Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and especially you, nephew. Welcome back to what might be the last episode of The Outer Worlds, at least the main story. I don't know if I'm going to do the DLCs right after this. We'll see. But there's three DLCs, I think. But for right now, it's looking like this is going to be the last mission. So I got my hold on. One piece on today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my cousin for making this. Cause we gotta do this right. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do this right. Oh, I think I just broke my headphones. All right, there it is. So we gotta go get Phineas out of this prison. I gotta upgrade my gun real quick too. We gotta get Phineas out of the prison so he can save the colonists. Can I not upgrade it? I can tinker with it, but I can't add any mods. Why? Is it because it's Phineas's gun? Dang, I just want to put a sight on it. Make sure everything's. And you didn't say bless you that time. Oh my god, I can't stand you. But yeah, so I can still do a utility. That's all upgraded. I guess I should still buff my damage. What am I taking in here? So I got my laser pistol, my shotgun, even though I hate the shotgun. Just upgrading. A lot of bits. Where's the planet? Tartarus. Oh, this will make it unavailable. Nope. Actually, oh, dang it. I messed up.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
If they kill me.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Anything useful
Resident
about
count
this?
is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684.
Dang.
Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
I'm coming back.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Just like that, huh? I just landed. Isn't this Terra 2?
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Don't worry about it. I can still persuade him. Can't lie my way out of it.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Tartarus Docking Authority, signing off.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Okay, so I should be able to use that data.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Maybe I can use that data to get off the ship once I save Phineas. Alright, who am I taking now? I'm gonna need Felix because he gives extra damage to corpos, and then Ellie gives me extra health when I heal. I said corpos, this is not Cyberpunk. But I could play Cyberpunk next. I never beat that game. Make sure that's all equipped though. Yeah. Okay, I do have it. Oh, this is what I'm using for where I get to walk freely. Or at least 3 conversations. Hey.
Wonder how long we'd last out on the surface?
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
Okay. You have to play it slow for the first time. We couldn't fight all of them. But once we get in there, it'll be a much bigger problem, actually.
Nice of them to leave us a few options.
Dang, are these all prisons? Or cells? They're just in boxes. Restricted access. Restricted access. Parkour. Parkour. Conversate over. Never mind. Okay. We bought some ammo. Let me sell everything I don't need. Shit. It's a bit. This is when it starts. If I can just keep moving around.
Authorized personnel.
Nobody talk to me. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad I got that disguise key.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
What? So, are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. I'll get out of your way.
Oh. Oh. What's that? Van Noy out here. Helping the Van Noy. What's the Van Noy doing here? Clearly, I get feedback. Oh, hello. Finish, brother. Thanks. What was the Van Noy doing here? Or was it just one? Let's get inside the pit again. Alright, let's not get distracted by these others. Make my way to where I need to be. Also, this is Phineas's gun. Why you got this thing on a 3 burst fire?
Authorized personnel.
That sucks, man. Did I release it? Or did she just get...
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Oh, yeah, they just came in. Okay, I'm rolling with y'all. Man, what's going on?
Heads up! Yeah, that was fun.
Okay. I'm so confused. Where did they just break in from? Straight dang, you do damage though. Anything accurate though. Get him, Felix. Torch him up, man. May die. He's still going.
Trigger fingers are getting a mite antsy.
I need somebody to explain to me why y'all are here.
Can't believe we're here.
Why are you here? Who's commanding you? Is May not leaving? Where's Nora? Did Nora die? This way, right? Where's Nora? I thought I brokered peace. first.
Hey, Cap.
Don't hate cat me. What are y'all doing here? I'm so confused, y'all. I guess I'll never know why they didn't know I here. I didn't call him here, did I? Why is it letting me climb up here? Oh, they just was hiding the flamethrower in their cells. Huh. Well, this is a secure prison, for sure. Take that. Dang it. My weak little legs. Alright, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all then. I appreciate the help though. So many different corridors. Straight beeline for it.
Something's not right.
Don't worry.
Hey, you! Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Yeah.
Whoa, nothing. I was just asking. I was going to welcome you aboard.
Yeah, punk. Back up.
Okay, all right.
To film? What in the world? To the green screen. I don't have time. This is where we slaughtered everybody. Dang, I can't let them come. Come with me.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Okay, MSI's here too. See, this is what I get. This is why we broke your peace. We don't choose sides. We got two armies with me. Go ahead and do y'all thing. I'm gonna leave y'all to it. Big boss gotta handle some business though.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do it, man. Get your drop kicks ready.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Just rooting out corruption one idiot at a time.
Idiot? I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security prison. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off. How dare you? Even thinking about killing the chairman of the Halcyon board is a felony.
I already killed one of them.
Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
I'm not waiting for anything.
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor?
Why does everybody
I fire
hate
them.
sarcasm in this universe?
Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
I'm not talking about you anymore. I'm here so I can destroy your little machine. Let's just try it. Oh, it's gonna shield. I pick it. Yes, sir.
Here we go!
Where's this health bar? Where's this health bar? Where's this health bar? Okay, here we go with this. To take my drugs. Oh my god, you just smacked me with a shield. That's a sweet spot. Shoot. Oh, snap. Can't even go to show you. Good stuff. That's right. Sounds like I'm gonna hit with a shield. Yeah. Yeah. So it just took me to the last mission to realize these things have weaknesses to certain attributes. Dang! Okay, so I gotta use my zap gun against that whatever dark matter gun ain't doing nothing to it. I ain't worried about it. Let's do it then.
Out of my way! Here we go!
No! Squad went. Doing much more damage this time. Got my squad. I'll be dead soon. Where's bombs over here? I tried to lead him into a bomb. I did. But I think I led myself into it. pretty much. Dash, 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 dash. Yep. Oh, she can turn. Don't say nothing out. Give me that key. Everybody get up. I didn't even take my drugs that time. Get me. Everybody with me? Okay. We're making it happen. Time to break the perfect record. And it's just like a penthouse up here, of course. It's really we could have talked it out, man. But you shot first.
Get me out of here!
I got you. Oh, man.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You
Yes,
are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Yeah, the board never stood a chance.
Ah, all in a day's work for you,
They didn't kill me not once.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
What happened?
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Nobody's hero, man. I just want to be a pirate.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support.
Plays me.
We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless,
Adelaide, what are you doing?
Grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Junlei Tennyson fought to protect the Groundbreakers' independence. While the board's influence faded, mechanical difficulties forced her to rely on parts that only corporations could provide. The cost was high, and time would tell if Junlei could balance the work with her aspirations for a better future. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed.
Not jobs.
Ellie savored her adventures on the Unreliable. Once they were done, she returned to life as usual, running missions of dubious legality, shunning respectable work, and living life to the fullest. She meant to reach out to her one-time captain, but she was always bad at keeping in touch. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived.
Mission accomplished.
Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived.
That's good.
Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster.
I got smart.
The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Dang. That was a good game. That was a good game. I will not lie. All right, so that was the Outer Worlds. Pretty good game. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I do think I'm giving it a very high score because I do think I didn't experience a lot of it because I was, just running down the main story for video purposes. But if I actually explored and did all the character side quests and learned all the backstories, I feel like I would have liked it a lot more. Cause yeah, I forgot to let Pravati and Junlei finish out their relationship, so now Pravati's stuck on the ship with Ada. I didn't go back to help Nakoya with Barry and her friends. I didn't go back to taking Ellie's money from her parents, and I didn't even start the robot mission. So that's on me. But overall, the game was fun. The gameplay was good. The story was good. you can actually, there's actually deep changes into the story. That's what I really like. Like, I wonder what would have happened if I gave Wells up. I probably wouldn't even had that last mission. And then the fact that I saved those 2 towns and they came to help me at the end, that's actually crazy. But yeah, pretty good game. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the DLCs or not. I'll leave it up to y'all in the comments. If y'all want me to do the DLCs, I'll have to find a new load state and go from there. But if not, let me know what game you want to play next. Like I said earlier, it's Cyberpunk, Horizon. I was thinking about doing Horizon because I never beat that game. There's a lot of options. But thank you all so much for watching. If you watched this series all the way through and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the subscribe. If this is your first time finding me, there's a full playlist of every episode of The Outer Worlds on my channel, so you might as well subscribe for that too. Alrighty, I'll see y'all later, and especially you, nephew. Bye.